So I'm here. I don't have my microphone hooked up right now. I don't have the right kind of cable to go into my interface since I'm going to be doing this gear review. All right, I told y'all I was gonna be doing this gear review. So we're gonna go through everything from guitars to my board, what I'm using now, and yeah. And then I'm gonna show you my board and show you the signal chain, and then we're gonna do some sound examples, and I'll show you what guitar I'm gonna do that with. If you hear a weird noise, it's my dog. He's also in here. His name's Bennett. He's cool. Let's go through the first one. Telecaster is the first one I just grabbed. It's Olympic white with this white pick guard on it. I kind of want to do the whole entire video with this guitar just to prove a point. Y'all know me, I don't like to literally say these are the right things for worship and these are the wrong things for worship. I don't like that kind of stuff, and I don't like when people do that. There has been like a group of people, obviously I'm not going to call them out because they're way better and more famous than me, and they have a lot bigger following than me. But the fact that they say that Telecasters can't do worship music and they're just too country is the absolute dumbest thing I've ever heard. Maybe you just don't vibe with the Telecaster. That's okay, but don't say that they suck and they can't do praise and worship, because I promise you they can. None of these guitars are in like an order of how I use them. I just switch guitars depending on what the set is, or sometimes I take multiple guitars. So, this next one is a 2019 PRS Silver Sky. It does the Strat thing really good. I like how people have explained this. This is not like a Strat. I should have kept my Strat, my Elite Strat that I had, and had this, because they do a lot of different things, and like, yes, you can do the Strat thing with this. It's just they sound different. This has been a beaut. All right, so if you can see this one's beautiful. This is my Les Paul. This thing is so heavy. And if I'm dealing with any kind of shoulder pain or back pain, I don't play this. You can tell I took the arm off the Bigsby because it was just getting in the way. I'm probably going to get one of those Chet Atkins ones because it's a little bit thinner, and if I hit my hand on it, probably won't hurt as bad. But that was my dog yawning. I can still just be right there with it. So it's cool. I just took the arm off of it and put the spring back in it and restrung it. So it still works. If you have not heard the story about this, I'll give you the quick little rundown. I had a black Telecaster. You've probably seen some old videos, and a dude wanted to trade. This is a 86 Epiphone Les Paul, made in Japan when they were making the Gibsons and stuff together. And so I searched the serial number on it, over $3,000. Epiphone and Gibson's website. And I had a $600 Mexican Telecaster. I just traded them just straight up for it. I do wish I still had that Telecaster because that was the one that got away. All right, so this one is very near and dear to my heart. I wanted to always have a relict, just beat up, awesome guitar that was super cool, just aged and whatever like that. Obviously, I couldn't afford a real one that was aged like that. If you go back and look at my last video that I did on my gear review, you'll notice I was playing the Schecter that had some Filtertrons in it. When I was 15 years old, I walked into a guitar shop and I bought these pickups because they were humbuckers and I really wanted real humbuckers in my guitar. And so I had these sitting around. I took this guitar to this guy and he was like, "Hey man, do you know what pickups these are?" I was like, "Absolutely not. I got them when I was 15 and I'm 28 now. I don't remember that." He said, "Dude, these are like original PAFs." And he was like, "How much did you pay for these?" I said like $200 when I was 15. Good thing I trust him or I would have just left. I put a white pick guard on this, I reliced it, and now it has original PAFs in it. And look how beautiful this thing looks. No, I don't like the knobs on it. I don't think it... Hey, bud. This is Bennett. So, cool. Move on to the last guitar. This is probably what I'm going to do the video with. Well, you go get in your bed, buddy. Go get in your bed. And so I'm probably going to do the video with this next guitar. I might switch to this one a little bit. So, yeah. Let's look at that. So no, this is not a Gibson. This is the Epiphone ES335, the Inspired by Gibson series that Epiphone is doing. Dude, if you have not played one of these Inspired by Gibsons, I would absolutely recommend you go play one. I did a lot of like looking up research and stuff like that, and it's just like, man, these Epiphones were really keeping up with these Gibsons. All right, let's take a look down at the board. All right, so here we go. Sorry about my head being a shadow. I know this is not the cleanliest way to show you this board, and I know there's just crap everywhere. I'm still trying to put this room together, so I'm going to just walk you through this real quick so you can see what I got going on. So we're hitting the compressor first. It's still the Deep 6. We go into the Pog. Y'all know how I like that. Now, this is where it's a little bit different. You'll see I got the Pure Sky back on here. This is a $30 pedal. It's super cool. I don't have a preamp pedal. I love how I can control the treble and the bass. It's just nice to be able to get a good balance with this before I get to my amp, so my pedals react really good. So then we go into the light speed. We're going to come out of the light speed, the Protein, which is the blue side, and then the ODR1 side. I love these. these stacked together is probably my favorite, and I'll let you know when I'm going through sound examples. Under this is going to be very controversial, so I'm keeping it covered real quick because I want to see what you think about it before I tell you what it is. Then we go volume pedal. Out of the volume pedal, we go into here. This is where it switches up a little bit, so then I go to my tremolo and, of course, vibrato. The reason why these are first before I'm hitting my amps is because, yes, this can go stereo. I just don't have the cable. Now, you may be wondering why I'm hitting my amps before I'm going into my delay and reverb. I promise you, if you're running digital amps, just try it. Go to your amps. You get this weird hissing noise. You don't have it anymore with this. Anyways, this is a just a 6 dB boost, and then I'm using the JMIs from Tone Factor with the Alnico Blues with a 545 on my left and my right. And sometimes I'll switch between the 62 Princeton, but this is just where I'm living right now. All right, so now I got the guitar hooked up. Towards the end of the video, I'll play the Schecter just real quick so you can hear what that sounds like with the PAFs in it. Here's the bass tone with the compressor on and the Pure Sky on. And this is what it sounds like. This is with just a little bit of reverb and delay from the Big Sky on the timeline. I only use a couple settings on the Big Sky. I have this one like bowing setting, which is really cool. I'll let you hear it now. So that'll carry on forever if I let it. Pog does the Pog thing. I have a high octave. The next thing I have is like this little organ swell thing. Yeah, that's the Pog. All right, so first stage drum is the light speed. I just really use that for more rhythm stuff. The blue side of the Protein, I can't talk today. So it's a little bit hotter than the light speed. And it's more so in like a felt low end than the light speed. It's a hair different. If you're hearing them on headphones and through your laptop, you probably can't hear a real big difference in it. I just can. Let's go with the green side. right, so now let's stack the two sides together. I don't know really how I feel about it. Sometimes I feel like it's just a little bit, it doesn't have like that throat thing that I need, which is where the next pedal comes in. So this is the secret pedal. So I'm gonna give you the clean tone, then I'm gonna give you that one. There's already gonna be some delay and reverb, so yeah. I want you to honestly ask yourself, how do you think that sounds? You're gonna be real mad at yourself, because that's a Boss DS1. A little $30 DS1 that I got when I was 15. That is what I have been looking for in a guitar tone for so long, and I have had that pedal sitting in this drawer for so long. So let's move on real quick. I'm gonna get off my rant here for a little bit. So just go into a tremolo, and it's just doing it. That's the tremolo thing. We'll add some vibrato here from the Emperor. You know it also does chorus, so. You know that tone. Let me walk you through the Schecter real quick. I'm just gonna play just some stuff, and I'm just gonna be switching through some pedals. You've already heard everything. All right, well, that's my gear review, whatever you want to call it. That's it. That's what I'm using right now. We'll see how it changes again. I got pedals ranging on here for 20 bucks. Paid $18 for that Pure Sky. I said 30 is because what it goes for, but I got mine for $18. And then I got a Protein, which is a boutique pedal, which they are very good. That's my favorite overdrive pedal. If I could only take one, it would be the Protein. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. So hit the bell notification for anytime I post any new content. And I hope to see you soon. All right, bye.